Hey there, Crashbang here, and I have a turtle robot going through and mining out a huge section of my world for me. How am I doing this? I'm doing this in Feed the Beast, and this is a video that's basically for people who are just starting out with Feed the Beast and don't know what they should be doing first, because there's all this stuff that you can do, and it gets very confusing because, I mean, my goodness, when I bring out my inventory, I mean, look at all this stuff going on here. Why do I have all this stuff here? What are all these extra things that I don't understand? Like, well, reactor chamber? Macerator? I don't... Oh my gosh, this is confusing. Okay, well, don't panic. Um, Here's some stuff you can do very early on in Feed the Beast. First of all, one of the really cool things when you're well, everything you can do in vanilla Minecraft you can do in this as a start. So, you know, doors, switches, redstones, furnaces, all that is the same. So you can play vanilla Minecraft on Feed the Beast. That's useful to know. Also, there are three kinds of gems. Well, there's more than three, but there's three very useful kinds of gems that you can find early on. There's rubies, there's sapphires, and there are green sapphires, which I've used all of mine up, so I don't have those right now, but you would. I made some green sapphire tools, and that's what I really like about these. You can make them into blocks, but you can also use these like you would use iron ingots so far as making tools. This can be just about as durable. They seem to mine all the same things that iron will mine, so they're very useful to have because then you can save your iron for all the fun things that the industrial craft add-ons in Feed the Beast allow you to make, because you'll be using a lot of iron for stuff. So use these gems instead of iron for making your tools, because you're going to find a bunch of them early on and you don't need to smelt them. You just turn them into your tools. Same way you would use any recipe, but instead of an iron bar or iron ingot, you'd be using a sapphire or whatever. So next up, furnaces. Furnaces are nice. Furnaces are easy. But when you have enough iron, and do I have a block of iron? I do now. Okay, so when you have a block of iron available to you, oh, I did have a block of iron. Never mind. What you can do is you can take your regular furnace and you can surround it like this, build a little tent over it with iron, and you will end up with an iron furnace. Why would you make an iron furnace? Because it seems to smelt things a little bit faster, so you get stuff done faster, and also it is much more efficient. One coal or charcoal usually will smelt 8 bars. The iron furnace will smelt 10 bars, so you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck. It is nicer to have. Now, if you have a lot of iron and you are particularly lazy, you could just take 8 iron bars and make an iron furnace too, but I like saving my iron for other things, so I'm not personally going to do that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to make a barrel. Now, I've got a whole bunch of barrels over here. The way barrels work is you can only put one thing in each, so they don't store as much as a chest does in that regard, but they'll hold 64 stacks of it. So like I've got one over here that's full of cobblestone. I've got 64 stacks of 64 cobblestone each, all in the same barrel. And it's a nice visual, so I don't need to open up one chest and say, okay, where's that item? No, where's this item? I don't know, I don't know. I just see it right on the front of the barrel. Okay, so I know what's in that. These are also very easy to make. You can make them your first day in the game. You need oak slabs, which you hopefully know how to make a slab. Well, any wood slab, don't have to be oak. So just 3 wood across for that. And then you take your slab, put it at the top, and you take your wood and you put the logs in a U shape like this, and now you've got a barrel. So let's take this and place it somewhere. Now, the front of the barrel is determined by which way you're facing. So the front of it is going to be, when I place it like this, it's this side. And if I put something in it, it appears on the front like that. You don't see it on any other side. I can use it from any side, so if I left click on this, oh, there I get my redstone back. If I right click, it puts the redstone in. Now if I have more than one stack of something, which in this case, like I have 2 stacks of redstone, one partial and one full, if I double click on it, as a double right click, it puts all of my redstone that was in my inventory in there. I can do that for cobblestone, dirt, any item I have on me. A double click will put all of that particular item in an empty barrel, and this is interchangeable. I can take that redstone out and I can put something else in instead, so I can reorganize as much as I want. They don't go away from what I've seen, so I can,
unless they get blown up.
Well, yeah, you don't want to explode them, but I can, dig that up and put it someplace else if I want to move stuff around. But they're very, very handy to have. So let's see, I've explained.
I would suggest don't have them as the outside wall of your house, because if a creeper comes up and explodes, they will go bye-bye.
Yeah, so have them be on the inside of your house, not the outside. There's some things I like putting on the outside, like furnaces and workbenches, but have your barrels be on the inside of your house, maybe. Especially if you tend to have creepers explode near you. Okay, so I've explained some of the basic gems, barrels, and iron furnaces. Next time, I'm going to show you how to make a turtle for mining purposes, which is kind of fun to do. And until next time, this is Crash Bang and Stormy, providing commentary over to my left, saying have fun.